Hey, Jack, what's happening?
I think we kind of know what's happening. I ain't gonna say I'm surprised about a lot of stuff that's going on, but I want to say this off the top because there ain't no way I could act like I don't rock with my Mexican people, man. It's not even a possibility. I can't play like that. I got too many of them in my hood that I rock with. But no, I've always noticed some of them don't rock with us. But what's funny, all of us have something in common in Texas. Me and my Latino brothers, Hispanic, whatever you want to call it. Most of us are dumbass Dallas Cowboy fans, because we from Dallas or down south. But I said that just really to add a little joke in there. But let me share this little video with y'all right quick. I seen on Tabitha Talks Politics. And I said, you know what? I think I want to improvise or speak on what bro had to say on her.
People look at us and say, man, why is Chico driving that badass truck? Why is Amigo having that badass car? You know how that is? We stick together.
No, that ain't that. Hold on.
At the most 2, maybe 2.
Hold on, Tabitha. I don't know how he looked at this. I don't know who told him, but they told him that. But around my way, man, we be saluting this shit. We be happy. We be saying, oh, man, look at us. Especially when we be a little bitty chick. When them little small 4-foot Mexican chick and she driving the big F-350. Man, we saluting. Even though we know they got special form for y'all at the car lot. For if you don't have no social security, you know what I'm saying? If you don't have no staff, they got special shit for y'all at car lot. And then a lot of my Latino brothers and stuff, they own car lots and stuff. Y'all do stick together. Y'all do hook each other up. But I've seen the wars in Mexico. I've seen how y'all don't stick together too. I've seen how the cartels blow each other heads off. I've seen y'all have gangs and go to war with each other. Don't play with me, man. Stick together. Yeah, against us. Y'all stick together against us, but y'all have inside
making fun of Mexicans for what's happening right now with Mexican people. I have also seen black people make videos talking about Mexicans. Don't come to us for help because we're not helping. First of all, Mexicans are not alone.
They might be stupid ass people.
Honduran people, they have Salvadorian people, they have Guatemalan people, they have
Listen to him. LB, we couldn't help themselves, sir. We wouldn't have status. Because they've been lying to y'all about Abraham Lincoln freed the slaves. I don't think y'all know this. Abraham Lincoln wanted to send us back to Africa after they freed us. But if it wasn't for our due diligence and for what we did, how we fought, we would be in the same boat y'all in. So if instead of trying to talk down, y'all might want to learn something. And I ain't going to say we're in a perfect position, but we're not in that position. But watch this, bro. This is what's funny. It's always the real high yellow, almost white looking, with the little different color eyes. Get back. Damn. Because one thing I know, every place he named, y'all help me out right quick. Y'all walk with me right quick. He say black Honduran. I said black Honduran. He said he got Honduran people to help him. Afro Salvadorans. Oh, he didn't say Afro Salvador. He said he have Salvadorans. He said he got people from Guatemala. He said he have Nicaraguans. Yeah, I do know they have black people in all these places too. So basically, he's saying F them too. It's colorism in South America. In most of these countries in South America, black people are at the bottom of the barrel. I'm sorry, y'all. And that's why they have this attitude like this. It's not all Latin or Hispanic people, whatever term you want to use. It's not all those folks. It's the ones who think they are Spanish. They think they got connections to Spain, and they holding on to that slave stuff, man. You know, they was conquered by Spain, so now it's like having Stockholm syndrome. I love my enslaver so much, my kidnapper, that I'm gonna turn on everybody for him.
Hey, Jack, what's happening?
I'm gonna walk through this little list he gave y'all, man. Who did he give y'all first? Hondurans. Let's see what he's talking about. Let's.
Toma la pata y el otro está también guanísimo.
Let the language
Muy bien.
fool you. This is Honduras, man. A lot of people talking. We got black people.
Celebramos el Día Nacional de la Presidencia, pero diferentes actividades.
She says that the National Day of African Descent that is celebrated on the last Saturday of August, but this year they decided to do a whole month of African descent, and that's why they have been doing several activities throughout the month.
Okay.
El objetivo de esta celebración es visibilizar que existimos negros en El Salvador y hacerle el llamado a los tomadores de decisiones a que reconozcan la afrodescendencia en nuestro país, que de la Asamblea Legislativa reconozcan a través de la pieza de correspondencia que nosotros hemos presentado que existe población africana en El Salvador.
She says that the main goal of this whole activity is to
Is mestizo.
Oh man, I like this song, man. I like this one already, man.
Yo, guys, welcome back again today. Today we're going to be talking about Afro-Salvadorians. Afro-Salvadorians are mostly mixed into the population of El Salvador. Majority of El Salvador's population is mestizo, which is a mix of European Spanish and peoples of the land like the Inca. The European Spanish conquered and founded the capital city of San Salvador in 1526. Such people as the Inca and their population would fall drastically in a short time. This is due to disease and explorers claiming land by force with Spanish permission. Slaves from Africa would replace such people as the Inca, especially when sugar, indigo, mining, and cacao production.
Who will replace them? It's funny that why some of these people feel like they feel about us, I'm gonna say. Listen to this brother.
Indigo, mining, and cacao production started. In 1542, a royal ordinance known as the New Laws ended labor from natives in Spanish colonies. In 1548, the president would free all native slaves and suggested that Africans be brought to replace them. For the next 66 years, Africans would be brought into the country. Mining, indigo, and plantations are where they would be sent. Many of the Africans came from West Africa and Senegambia, and also partly from Angola, or what is modern-day Angola, and also what is modern-day Mozambique. During the colonial era, huge waves of Africans would not be brought into the country. This was due to expensive taxes and fees to import slaves and the 2-month season to harvest indigo. Also, the escaping of slaves and recapturing them began to be a problem. The city of San Vicente was established by Spanish European colonists and became an important center for the indigo trade. Africans would be brought here to work the plantations and the indigo fields. Other cities as well had slaves in them. Zambo communities, which is when they African and
Zambo, y'all remember that word, man? Y'all remember, see, this is what's going on On the other side, this is why a lot of these people feel how they feel because of their mixture.
And mulattoes, when white and Africans mix, were created. The government stopped this mixing, but they cannot stop this. The mixed kids would be free under Spanish law. Racial whitening would also happen in the country to erase the Afro-Salvadorian and Amerindian presence. Maroon populations from escaped slaves would start to pop up. In 1611, slave mulattoes would be used to defeat a maroon community. Conquer and divide at its best.
I'll check this out. Afro Guatemalan, Black Guatemala, Guatemaltecos Negros. It said this term intertwines the conquest of America by the Spanish. The Afro-Guatemalan population is not numerous today, although it is difficult to determine the specific figures. It is reported that the Afro-Guatemalan represent only 1.3% of the country, according to the council. There are many English-speaking West Indian and Garifunian origin. They are mainly English-speaking West Indian, Antillean, and Garifuna origin. They are found in the Caribbean coast, Livingston, and Garifuna settlement. Garifuna, Puerto Barrios, and Santo Tomas. In the 17th century, many enslaved blacks were able to secure for themselves, or at least their families, future children through marriage to free people. Watch this. Many of these marriages were with Mayans or Europeans, which created a mix between blacks, Mayans, and Europeans. This resulted in significant mestizo population. Continued to dilute the traces of black ancestors. So, for example, the DLC says for this, and with the mulatto producers of Zambo. Indian School, 1770. So they call you Sambo. Officially, Sambos represented sizable minorities in the South American country, Colombia, Brazil, Venezuela, Guyana, as well as Panama. Yeah, I heard this. Yeah, they try to act like that y'all been said that, oh man, them Moors and all that. They got them as Zambos. Y'all heard what they say. That's a cold term, man. Want no citation? Get back. I'm trying. Grammatically, a represent Costas from New Spain. The painting illustrates from an African and an Amerindian produces a Lambo or Zambo. That's not a Lobo, I mean, down tripping. I say Lambo, a Lobo. Tell you what happened, man. Y'all probably heard this before. From a black man with the mulatto produces a Zambo. That's cold, ain't it, man? A Zambo. I ended up looking on Help to History 5, the History 5, Central America Native Kingdoms. And this led me to a kingdom called the Mosquito Kingdom. And I said that to say this. A child to archaeology and history. The elements of more Native American societies prefer to propose that they have always been living in the New World and that the migration simply did not take place. They say they've always been there, despite overwhelming evidence which places human evolution firmly in Africa. The Mosquito Coast today forms the eastern Atlantic border of Nicaragua. The people here are a combination of indigenous native, possibly related to the Mayans, and Afro mosquito mix, largely dominant toward the north of the territory, plus Afro Native Americans. Afro Native American, we gotta look that up in English. We gotta look that term up right there, man. That's a cold term. Afro Native American. The mosquito family itself gradually interbred with African arrivals to produce a line of descent which African arrivals. When did they arrive? By the early 19th century. By the early 19th century, was almost entirely pure African in its ethnic origin. Huh. The original mosquito language is still extant. This is the part that tripped me out. This was kind of interesting. I had never heard nobody speak on this. That's I've been flipping. It says little or no Spanish control has been established in the region, thanks largely to the mosquito warrior chasing off the attempts to make landfall here. As a result, the mosquito coast along the Atlantic makes perfect haven for the Dutch and English pirates who search for safe bases for which they can launch attacks on golden laden ships coming out of Spain. Seizing power to the British north of Warwick. The Earl of Warwick's Providence Island Company formed on Providence Island in the Caribbean. The company made contact with the mosquito, established friendly and they founded two bases. Providence Island in Spain. The Providence Island was captured by Spain, leaving England without a base in the region. It's during this period, mid 1600, perhaps 1641, that a slave ship is apparently wrecked along the coast, and the surviving African made it safely to the shore. They find a home there, and their mixed race descendants become known as the Mosquito Zambo. It is unclear whether they remain slaves or free, part of the Mosquito Society. I don't think I never heard that one. That's a new story. Is this one of the ways that blacks got in the mosquito people? That's interesting, man. I gotta keep looking into this. Y'all hold on right quick. Let me see. Man, wow. Searching and going through this about the mosquito people, I guess this guy is debunking some of the claims of what I just read, so I'm going to share it with y'all. Some of the claims made to explain away the black mosquito. And that kind of threw me off about the slave ships and made two different stories, made two different kinds. That kind of threw me off. See what's how the mosquito can be in history. From Kessler Association, Issue Files. They do the Mosquito Coast. So they form the eastern Atlantic border of Nicaragua. The people here are a combination of indigenous natives, possibly related to the Maya Afro mosquito mix, largely dominant toward the northern territory, plus Afro Native American and English, right? Afro Native word, that's I tripped off that word last time. I looked at it, Afro Native American. The mosquito royal family itself gradually interbred with African arrived to produce a lineage. And that was another one I read. The language is still intact, although Creole, English, and Spanish, the latter is original language. So from Honduras to the Rio Grande Valley. Okay. The Great Britain reject claim. This was in when? Great Britain reject claim on mosquito coast as a protectorate. Since 1655, delegated the area to Honduras in 1859 before transferring it to Nicaragua in 1860. Oh, there's some facts right here. The Mosquito Coast remained an autonomous area until 1894. Jose Santos Zelada, president of Nicaragua in 1893 and 1890, negotiated the annexation of the Mosquito Coast to the rest of Nicaragua of the region named the Bottle Department.